You have your orders. Castile has decided to try and humiliate me. Interesting. And yes, we caught the Castellan Navy. They are still predominantly sailing ships versus my steamships and are getting absolutely wrecked. Which is what I'd hoped. Battle of Ankara, first battle. In which I was apparently attacking a large army and didn't even notice. I want to see this fight. So if I can sink enough of the Castellan ships, then they won't be able to attack me in Africa this time. Although I've invested a fair old penny into upgrading these forts, and actually I have the technology which allows me to upgrade them again, and I probably should do. .5, I sank 26 heavies. Nice. The Ottoman Navy on their way to go and assist. The Ottoman Navy on their way to the bottom of the sea. Castellan Navy thinks they can get away. Not against steamships, you don't. I move really, really fast. So I think what I might do is split you in half. And the other fleet I'll put into Gibraltar. Then that's effectively going to cut Castile off from this war. Morale and organisation. Sure. Right, let's push some forces forwards. No, I don't want 3 units on that space, thank you. Nitrogen, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. This is actually a surprisingly even fight. 460 points versus 485, though I've just noticed that Ethiopia's in this war too. So it's Persia and Ethiopia versus the Ottomans, and then basically me versus Castile. Castile is a non-factor at this point, because I have no way of getting their troops over. Savoy nationalists have enforced their demands on Switzerland. Release Savoy. Ooh. Hello, little Savoy. Depends on whether Castile can get access through them. Right, let's move up again. Again, maintaining that line. And then what we're going to start doing is just start padding it from behind in order to reinforce where we need to reinforce, as and when we get attacked. And then we can just throw units into those areas, depending on what the Ottomans do. Let's reduce taxes even more because we are making a small fortune at the moment. So a lot more people are able to afford their life needs. That's good. And the guys who are in red are probably the unemployed. Because we do still have a lot of factories who are closed. But we're definitely kind of proving where is efficient and where isn't. And population will move around, depending on where the jobs are. There we go. I'm getting a lot of money. So I think at this point I'm actually going to reduce tariffs down to something negative. So we're now importing raw materials even cheaper, which is going to be helping the industrialists out. Because I don't really care about internal competition. One of my generals died. Several of my generals have died. Wait. You've only got 3,000 men. Why have you only got 3,000 men? Who are you? Oh! You're the army of Rhodes. We definitely want to send you home then. Let's go back to that list. You lost your general. I keep seeing these big numbers, them like speed plus 40. Oh. Yeah, all of these guys are sucking, except for you. You're actually quite good. Right, onwards. Next line. And now we're just down to 4 provinces, so this is like the perfect position. You want to have as few provinces as possible to defend. Because that way you're really forcing the enemy to concentrate their forces into one attack, which also means that you can concentrate your forces into the defense. The Allegiance update and Blood Pack will be released for Thrones of Britannia on the 29th of August. Oh, 5 days. Nice. Thank you for the heads up. I would not have seen that. Services Parza has just died. Oh, okay, it was Jacques Esparza. I was like, no, that's my good guy. Push forwards. Okay, so we have several people who are now friendly opinion, which is really good. Because that means that I will be able to press them into my service and to my sphere of influence. And then when they're in their sphere, I have access to their goods and also to their markets. Another battle going on here, but it was an easy win. Army professionalism. Okay, so our army's just got significantly stronger. Supply consumption is actually a good thing because it will drive up demand. That is a lot of consumption that we could add, which is going to be good because I am the foremost arms producer. Let's do that. Military plans. Let's get that consumption going. So it definitely looks like the Ottomans are pretty aggressively attacking the Ethiopians. And not really caring about the fact that I'm occupying most of Turkey. I think it's time that I started to demand some things from them. No, I need to win more. Castile must be so frustrated right now. It's like, they have this ridiculous army. We can't do it. A navy. We can't do anything. Okay, now the prices are going up a bit. To 0. We're still making a profit. Mostly thanks to the complete lack of subsidies. Right, so we've taken everything. Moving up again. Okay, a couple of Ottoman forces are starting to appear on the outskirts. Nothing I'm hugely concerned about. It looks like they're still very much going after Ethiopia here. Oh right, this is my territory. I totally forgot I own most of Egypt. Yeah, that's the thing. Because at some point I do want to build Suez. Actually, Würzburg, aren't you one of my minions? Great powers. No. Are you one of the people that I'm trying to turn into a minion? No. In that case, I don't care. I would say I would love to take a bunch of territory from them from this war, but I'm not actually sure I'm going to be able to. Oh, that's going to be an invasion, so let's send in some additional reinforcements. Because there's actually going to be a battle here. And I am seriously outgunned. Like I said, attack battles are hard. They have defense 2, they're dug in, so we have a minus. Oh no, that's a crossing. They're not even dug in, they have no fortifications. I've just taken a lot of casualties. Okay, we won. So let's leave you there. Move you two up. Ottomans are offering a white peace. I will accept. Because I don't think I really have the overextension to take more. The infamy. Because it replenishes really slowly. There we go. So war's over, so I can reduce spending on the land army again. Although actually the less I spend on that, the less of my factories are needing. No, we'll keep it up. We can, however, send the navies home to repair. So you don't lose technology when you switch like I just did to muzzle-loaded rifles. That's because I realised it's December 49 and I wanted breech-loaded rifles before I really start producing more infantry. Because I want to replace my infantry with guards. From the Congo Basin to the deepest fathoms of the Bengal, from the jungles of India to the coasts of Java, ceremonic taxonomy is making new advances daily. As the light of civilization spreads to even the darkest corners of Earth, the greatest secrets are, little by little, being unravelled. Turn over any old rock in the colonies and you'll find yet another spectacular piece of miraculous fauna looking back at you, with at least one of its 15 eyes. New species of exotic fauna are being discovered in the colonies, and a suggestion is being proposed to establish a colonial museum of natural history. So I gain 2% more tech until the end of the game, or we lose militancy in Angola. No, 2% more tech sounds amazing. Saxony's got some rebels. Saxony does have some rebels. At this time, the professionalization of the officer corps and the fact that the majority of it consisted of middle-class men rather than gentry increased its social status, so we got mobilization impact. Oh! Ha! Crap, I'm actually fighting Castile still. So I've just let them out. I've let them escape. Oh no! Quick, go kill them again. I'm glad I didn't demobilize. They still don't want a white peace. Alright. The blockade continues. Yeah, see, I did this intentionally because I wanted their navies to leave port so that I could go and crush them. True story. Sank another 4 ships. See, it worked! Losing a tiny bit of money, but it looks like my population needs are being better met. So that's good. Let's move you here. In fact, what's your supply limit? 2539. Let's put you there. I would like to increase the level of these forts though, so I am going to once again up tariffs so that I can upgrade the fortifications in Turkey. The knights are very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. I'm kind of surprised that Castile's not gotten access through France and attacked me that way. Is there anything that Castile owns that I want? Well, actually, bits of the Caribbean would be pretty nice. North America's being fully colonized, so that's not a thing. And Castile doesn't really have any holdings in Africa that I want. They're over in Indonesia. That's about it. Well, how much would going... Actually, Canaries would be nice. That would be a coaling station. Would allow my ships to reach further. Particularly on the way to the Caribbean. So, how much would that cost? How much would a place in the sun cost from you? Now I need to find it amongst all of their minions. Caribbean islands. It was... Canaries may not actually count. Doesn't look like they do. So the Canaries, they must have already turned into a state, which means it's no longer a place in the sun. So yeah, if I demanded this from them, it would cost 10 infamy, which puts me to 26. That's over the 25 limit. Boom, coalition. Nope, can't take anything from them. And yes, I was totally looking for a vacation home in the Caribbean there. Oh, I see. Several of my armies here never got put away. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Or I could just ship them home. Oh, there were 5. Now, we'll leave them here so that we can have some southern assaults on the Ottomans if they try it again. And considering the Ottomans seem to go to war with us like every 2 years, it's very likely. So we're going to go ahead and expand the forts here, because I'm hoping that expanding the forts will increase the force limit. It'll also make it a whole bunch harder for Turkey to take this stuff off of me. And I'm generating a bunch of goods which my factories produce and then sell. There are still a bunch of places that shut down. We have a lot of people unemployed. That's because more industrialization is available. We need interchangeable parts and we need railroad. Bah humbug! You said people had risen up in Saxony. I'm not seeing any. Oh. Oh no, Braunschweig's got uprising. German pan-nationalists, so someone's trying to form Germany. Prussia, looking at you. Like I said in my test game, Prussia did actually form Germany, which was quite impressive. I didn't even know that they could do that. Still making a ton of cash, so I think I should probably expand my forts elsewhere. Probably in Venice, seeing as it's, you know, the capital. And probably my border with France. I don't trust the French. I'm not allied to them anymore. And also my borders in Africa. In case I ever forget to blockade Castile. Which, with my memory, is extremely likely. Probably should do these guys too, because I don't tend to station armies here as much. Though it looks like I've done this in the past. Might buy a year of Twitch Prime on the 13th of September so I still get ad-free viewing. Bit expensive though. Yeah, because Twitch is changing that to the other one. Don't even know what it's called. Oh, there is some artillery down here. The 1st Republican Guard of Norway. Interesting. So let's go and pick up those artillery that we have built down here. And I was thinking, like, I know that there is a bunch of red divisions here. Although what I could do is actually start increasing the amount of defense spending I do. The more defense spending you have, the more military you start getting. The other thing is how literate is my... Not literate, how many clergy do I have? .93, so we do need more clergy. So let's bring up education to 50% and bureaucracy to 50%. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of factories closing down. the capitalists clearly still have money because they're building everything as soon as it becomes available. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get muzzle-loaded rifles, then breech-loaded rifles, start upgrading everything to guards, and then I'll get the railroad and other industrial bits and pieces. Also, what am I currently emphasizing? Clerks. .2%. You've still got a ways to go. And Angola also. Oh, it's because, yeah, you're the colonies that I'm establishing, which require clerks. Fair enough. How many do you require? At least 1% of the population needs to be bureaucrats. Currently 0.7 is. And then once those are done, then it can become a state, and then I can start building factories and stuff down there, which would be nice. Oh yeah, are engineers available? No, not yet. But I do need to research those, that's true. Undead Scooby, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. It's going to take quite a while to build these new factories. I'm going to reduce the tariffs on you even further. Or taxes, rather. Reduce tariffs down to 5%. Seeing as I have a silly amount of money in the bank. Also, the people are putting a lot of money away. Looks like they're prospering okay. I think those are still the unemployed. Stockpile changed by 15 regular clothes, so all in gaps will lose militancy, or we'll lose conscientiousness, so we'll go smarter. Oh no, I should have done military. Whoops, wrong one. Right, so Castile, are you ready to give up yet? Yes. Yay, I'm at peace. I totally forgot I was at war. Again. What's my government type? Theocracy, unfortunately. Which means I have zero control over my politics. Which is unfortunate, because that's usually one of the most fun parts of the game. Oh, my transports have probably arrived in Africa by now. Here they have. Dig deep, dig greedy, get me more money and stuff. Mac DeMarco, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to see so many new faces, this is awesome. Rebel factions are still forming. Here we go. Allows construction of engineers. So we can now start to build a couple of those. And we wanted to get breech-loaded rifles so that we can get guards. And then after that we'll go back to the military, industrial. Although army decision making is also available, which is also another important one. Plus it increases supply consumption by 20%. I need anything that increases supply consumption. I am a fully military-industrial complex here. Because I massively upgraded my arms production. And then couldn't afford the subsidies, so it crashed. Might be able to turn subsidies on again? Though no, I don't want to do that. No, that's no. We'll only maintain what we can afford to maintain. I wonder if capitalists ever try and open closed factories. I'm not sure that they do, because I don't remember ever seeing that before. We do have really horrible amounts of unemployment. And unfortunately, no reforms, so I would very much like to get a bunch of reforms, because the Knights basically were a hospital protection league thing. So I'd at least like to give my people healthcare. No mods, no.